Hey everybody, want to Wiisdom here Friday night at 9:51 p.m. Wizards just took down the Celtics, Game 6. They finally won at home. First time all season elimination game. It's actually been won by the home team. Last night was very sad. The Rockets and Spurs being in tech. I would be a Mavericks fan, but if I had to pick between the Spurs and Rockets, I'd go Spurs just because it's a smaller market team. Nonetheless, I do like D'Antoni and Harden. The thing is, though, that was just like the most pathetic. It's almost like no one tried. Harden, I think, had a really bad night, or he was just like completely gassed and didn't want to admit it or something. But Beverly, he wasn't really getting the crowd going. There was just like no inspiration. And that said, I kind of don't have much inspiration right now because it's 85 in here and it's hot. I was gonna stream Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with my nephew, and I texted him around 9 and he said he wanted to do it later, and I've not heard back. So since the game's over, I'm gonna make use of our time doing this. So I think I've got a pack for us, and or if I don't, we're really close to getting one. Oh, that's loud. Alright, I found a pretty sweet combo here, Frazier and Hardaway. The last, I don't know, I still do random for my opponents. And the last, I think, like 3 matches I've played, these have all been off camera. And they were all on the Switch itself, sort of with the Joy-Cons attached, kind of akin to the gamepad. Plays just fine. The only weird thing is, I guess since I've had the console in sleep mode and never really turned it off, the whole time I play with the Joy-Cons in place, it says, "One of Wiisdom, please connect your controller." Yet I'm able to play just fine with, the left and right Joy-Cons. So that said, I think it's honestly been like my last 3 matches I've always faced Hardaway, even though Hardaway's been on my team. So something I noticed that you might take interest in, I think I'm white jerseyed Hardaway because they have him as a member of the Heat in this one, so you can see kind of the disgusted player sometimes emerge onto the screen right there. The 2 Hardaways are together. Not father and son, but, 2 old school Timmies. But what it is they seem to alternate jerseys. I haven't tried to set up like I'm the same character yet, the same player. We might do that fairly soon though. Haven't played it all today, sadly. But I won, so we went up plus 100 everywhere, which is exactly what we wanted to do. I think it's whenever, and I've been winning too, by the way, I can't stress that enough. That's why we're at an even 300 here. These are the last 3 matches I won. But obviously when you get to, let's see, let's try to win. I've still never pulled off an alley-oop. I've gotten, good lord, this chair doesn't want to roll on carpet. I've gotten to where I can sometimes hit jumpers and threes, but I'm still not like super comfortable with it. But let's come in here, let's get some pack action for you at the start of the video. Alright, we just got one. I'm kind of curious. You know what, let's not. Because I want to know if they stack. I assume that they will. Like if we could, let's say we went from level 1 to level 3. We should have 3 packs here. So let's leave that. I think we're really close to advancing anyway. Frazier is an absolute machine in this, I gotta tell you. But, oh man. So here we go. Again, it was all yesterday when I was playing on the Switch itself, which I know that's confusing, but I mean Joy-Cons attached. So I'm gonna come in, we're gonna randomize this, and if we see Hardaway again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, there's no Hardaway here. That said, it seems like I feel like I've played this team, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just roll with it. Might be a little rusty because it's been a few days. And by that I mean like a couple of hours, but honestly have not played today. Work was very busy. Got home, went on a walk. It's nice and cool outside, unlike in here. I got the fan on, I had the windows up, that did nothing. The temperature jumped from 83 when I got home, currently to 85 when I looked a few minutes ago. It's terrible. I'm gonna tell you. If anyone wants to live upstairs, man, do it while you're a little kid and the heat doesn't really... Granted, I think everyone would be miserable in this. And the thing is, I can't leave the window up overnight, because what'll happen to me is the idiot dog behind me will wake me up, and I don't want that to happen. Anyway, if you ever have time, and I think you might since you're just watching this, pay attention to some of the fans. It's pretty funny, their reactions. But I've gotten to where I can win tips too. I'm sure I'll blow that since I'm bragging about it.
Ball game!
Yeah. That's the first tip I've lost in a long time.
Stolen away.
It's critical, if at all possible, to get the first points in the game because you get the +1. I'm still not quite sure what the +12. If I had to guess, I would say it's like you jump maybe 12 inches higher. You're harder to block. I could be totally wrong on that. That's what I'm assuming. The speed is pretty obvious. When you get the pink basketball, it's a thing where it seems like any shot you take goes in, and that can be really bad when the opponent gets it. So what I've found is a good strategy is that's when I push. And that's really the only... Oh, I think this is the... Isn't this the special one? If it is, we're taking a way downtown shot. No, I guess not.
Hardaway.
Oh, it is, dadgum. I thought it was, and yeah. Oh well. Anyway, when you have that, the lightning through the ball, that seems to be whenever you basically just do not miss a shot. So it's pretty cool. But again, it can be brutal, especially like when your opponent gets it.
High flyer.
I've been getting, every time I've recorded, I've just been like pushed around, man. So far this time, these two guys playing a little bit more.
Throws it down.
I don't know how that's possible, but they've been playing slightly more respectful. But that 12-inch there that my opponents have.
In there, sharing the rock.
Oh no, no Walt.
Jimmy Butler.
Take it back. Good man, Walt.
All right. On a tear.
What was that? What was that? Walt does that a lot, but he usually gets his own rebound, so it's not a big deal. Oh, the swap from behind.
Opportunity. Way off the mark.
Come on,
EJ, I believe that's going to leave a mark.
Oh, that's a bad series for us. All right. I thought maybe like when the opponent is, or my teammate is streaking, I thought it might be the time. But
shot clock expires.
oh please, man, we were. I still swear sometimes it goes way too fast. And that right there is my biggest complaint. That's nothing related to me.
Runs out. No.
There's no way that was 12 seconds. But anyway, not like you would know because you've got that going down the whole time. But like when the opponent, really any status effect could just flash. There does never need to be a countdown. That's what usually happens.
D9.
But there never needs to be a countdown when it's not the shot clock. So we've blown what lead we had.
He rocks the rim.
But yeah, that's okay. So we've got it again. We want to take it through. There was no defensive effort there, despite me pressing X. It's fine.
Frazier.
Come on, Timmy. Yeah, that's what we like. So anytime you have that status effect, just go from downtown. I mean, go from half court if you want. But that right there should never happen. It just freaks your mind, dude.
Hardaway.
Walt. Oh yeah, the wolf man right there. I also do think it's weird that you have to clear half court just when you come up and press in.
Quick handle.
What was that? That doesn't even deserve to go in.
EJ, they are not messing around out there. Drained it.
I don't understand the, like, he had that one from behind the 3 line, the dunk. What kills me on those is they're not.
Try it again. The giveaway.
Can't do much to them, so
A missed opportunity there.
But the ones I agree with,
Oh, soaring like an
early
eagle.
is just like
That's
if
my name.
You got a running start. I'm fine.
Butler.
But when you just go from a standstill to just insane distance,
He shoots.
I kind of have issue with that, man. Okay, so right now, not for us, but when they get the ball, I'm gonna push.
Walt, Frazier.
You can actually steal
All
the
the way
status
from
effect.
JFK.
I think it's got to turn the pinky purple first.
Here he goes with the
Okay,
kick out.
now get it, Walt. Oh no, I can't push anymore. Oh, see what I mean? Yeah. You can do it from anywhere, apparently. We're learning as we go. Turn your back on that.
He smashes it.
All right. This is a pretty competitive match right here. I feel like we can't screw up and
Jump
really
shot.
need some defensive
Wow.
stops.
What a shot, huh?
All right, Timmy, you're out in front.
Here he goes with another jumper.
That's not what I wanted.
Takes it away.
Walt, you're the man.
Jim
Thank you.
Hardaway.
Oh, come on.
Ankle breaker.
Take him down, man.
Rebounded inside.
Those
He
shots.
nails it.
Not a fan. Oh. See that right there? It's counting down. And it just, even though it's for me, I don't need it. It makes me think like, oh, shot clock. And interestingly enough, you don't get that 12 seconds just comes and goes. Pretty sure Frazier would have destroyed him there. Okay, so again, we've got to be very leery of them. Oh, beautiful, Tim. All right, this is the time we attack, Walt. Ready for this?
No more.
Oh, that's cheap.
A dead heat.
They've got 6 points for nothing. That's what they've
Frazier.
got.
Jim Hardaway.
That's right. Don't even contest it,
Pogo
Jim.
stick.
I gotta say, the announcers, and as you play, if you suck, you don't really get the full
He
feel
coughs it up.
for it.
Come
I'm
on
not
in.
getting near
Take
as
what
many
you
defensive
want.
stops as I usually do. I've gotta say, as you play better, they do open
Get
things
that
up
weak
a
game
bit,
out of here.
but
He's breaking ankles.
it's one of those deals.
EJ, you think he actually understands the whole
I
concept
kind of
behind
still
basketball?
gotta
Not
give
with
credit
that
to
ugly
NBA
shot on
Jam. And granted, I will be a bit partial to it always, but
Hardaway.
okay, 4 seconds. Beautiful.
Baby.
Yeah, like right there, you don't hear the "oh baby" whenever you suck very often. Maybe for the other team.
Fires up the jump shot.
What was that? You don't block a... Go, Walt. Oh, no.
That one's gonna haunt him.
Frazier.
Game right there. It's over. Nothing you can do in 5 seconds.
Works it around.
That's right. You even put up a
That's the
shot.
kind of play you want to
Cheap
see.
elbow.
Yes, both teams. giving
All right, so we got it, we
everything
got it.
And never giving up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 17 and 17. Look at that. That's what I call teamwork. Nice, balanced scoring. I think the first time I played with Frazier, I scored 41. All 41 points were through Frazier. It was pretty insane. But, 1-1 on threes, but that's just because we had the automated shots. That's what Luau did there, too. But this is almost a picture-perfect component here. 17 apiece, 8 and 7 dunks respectively, 6 and 3 and 6 and 3 on rebounds and steals. So I've been getting upwards of 10 steals with one character. So I guess Butler must be rated a pretty good ball handler in this. But anyway, hey, got our W here. And again, I think we can say safely, we no longer suck at the game. Are we fantastic? Are we legend? I don't think so, but I can confidently say we don't suck. Yeah, we could show up in public, someone could challenge us, and we could go into it and be proud with whatever the outcome is because we won't be terrible. So that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Oh, it is 500. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. We'll do another match, and I'll randomize it once more just because that's, I don't know, I think it works well. I could pick a different team, but they work together beautifully, I gotta say. Let's just roll with it. You can get your diversity from the opposing team, unless they stick Hardaway on there again. Would be interesting to play against the Kevins, actually, but we'll just randomize it. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know if I want to go up against Frazier. Man. Then again, you put in somebody like Ricky Rubio, who you think wouldn't be, you know, you think he might steal the ball and just assist, but no, that man, he is Mr. Flagrant in this game. He just lays down. He's like Rodman and Bill Laimbeer back in the day. It's ridiculous. You know what? We'll just roll with it. I'm fine. Whatever. I've never had to play against Frazier, though, so it's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. Win streak could... Oh, and if we don't win, we don't get the card pack. Frick. I don't think we do. I think it's 500 to level up, you know, your user XP. It is so freaking hot in here, man. I wish you... It's like hotter than a gym. You know, they never run the air conditioner, you know, in the gym. And you get like really hot, and you know, then you have to like play basketball or whatever the PE teacher has you doing in school. And it's like, well, how come your kids are all sweating so much? It's like, we're not standing around with our hands on the hips, you idiot. You know, like to see you move to the other side of the gym without
basketball, New York City.
It's because you wear wind pants doesn't mean you're a gym
You
teacher.
likely played here. Along
Let's
with
see if we
DJ
can
the
win the
Mayor
tip
Johnson,
this time.
I'm Ian Eagle.
Just a beautiful day here in the
We got
Big
it.
Apple.
I told you I
And
could.
it's great to be
Oh, I
back
like this
in New
match.
York.
Greatest city in the
Oh,
world.
don't. Okay, this is scary though. But see what I mean? We're Walt, Frazier, and White. And then their Walt Frazier is sporting the... Oh no. Oh!
And they're on the move
No.
with the distribution.
Okay, well, hey. We stopped him once. We can take that with... How did they... Oh, wait, we got the 3. Okay, I was like, that wasn't a perfect shot. No, Luau. You respect your elders. No. Come on.
Your face.
I don't like... Oh, and look what they get.
Walt Frazier.
That's right.
Tim Hardaway.
Ha!
Soft touch at
I
the
love
rim.
it. I love it. Did a little pump fake. Step back. Push him. Walt. Oh, man.
Here he goes again from 3.
Oh, now we got it. Okay, cool. Timmy, put up a shot, homeboy.
Shoots the jumper.
I think it's good.
Beyond the arc.
Yeah, you want to play the 3 game? We can do that. Actually, Hardaway, I think, is clean house.
What a crossover.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Timmy. Oh, that was
You can
ugly.
call that the
I mean, it was
butter roll,
beautiful on
baby.
their
Look
part.
at
but
that
I did
finger
this.
roll there.
Oh, no. Hardaway on Frazier? I was afraid that would happen.
Oh, put his
All right,
hand in
Timmy.
the cookie jar.
Let's see. I'm tempted to start
Master
going
General.
for 3s, but I'm not confident in my skills.
D9. Walt Frazier
No.
offers up the jumper.
Oh, come
Got
on.
the bucket.
You know, do I need to push people more? That's supposed
Jim
to drain your
Hardaway.
meter, not reward you. Frazier on Frazier.
Get out of my
yeah.
face.
Yeah. That was frotastic right there.
Walt Frazier.
Here he goes.
Frazier is
With another
slightly, he's
jumper.
somebody that,
Not
you
sure
know,
how he
if you
missed
grew up
that
in my
one.
era, you heard of him, but it's not like, oh, that was a thing of beauty. It's not going to be a huge name.
Oh my God.
Like whenever I was growing up, you know, in the 90s with Jordan, you would hear comparisons.
Fires the
Oh
jump
no,
shot.
I didn't do that.
DJ, why would he even show up today?
I think he's shooting with his eyes closed, Ian.
Oh yeah, you talking smack. Anyway, you'd hear back, you know, like Abdul-Jabbar, who was honestly
Quick pass
fairly
to his
recent in
teammate.
comparison. And when I say Jordan, I don't mean like 86,
Turnover.
88, any of that. I'm talking like the heyday, the mid-90s.
Get that
Granted, I know
big
it's
game
a
out
few
of
years
here.
of baseball, but all right. What's the score? 15-11. Money. I told you sometimes I can do it.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. I haven't heard him say
Ankle
that.
breaker.
Oh, Frazier.
What a shot for 2.
Foot on the line, though. But when I say Jordan, I mean, I'm talking like, you know, 92, 93,
Tim Hardaway?
96, 97. Oh, come now. Come now. Push him. Oh, man.
Goes for the jumper. That's
Not in
off
this
the
house,
mark.
in this playground, whatever this
Frazier.
is. What was that? Okay,
Passes
take
it.
it out. Timmy, I'm feeling it. Oh yeah. If I can master the 3, we can start obliterating people. Is Steve Nash in this? If I could get Nash and
Beautiful
Dirk
play
together,
with the finger roll.
ooh, that'd be sweet. Anyway, but yeah, it's one of those things
Frazier.
like when I was growing up, you know, like you'd see,
5-finger discount.
and that's when like
that's
dunk
slick with the
competitions were
crossover.
real. you know.
Get this guy some
Oh come
pepper
on,
spray.
man, this is great.
Snatch.
Oh, it's just a circus back here.
Give me that.
Not today.
It's
Oh,
good.
that should have been a block. But it was one of those deals where like
Hardaway.
your comparisons would basically be, you know, oh, Dr. J, or we're going back. Everyone still goes back to Chamberlain, you know, just because of what he did
Frazier.
offensively.
With the feet.
But it's not like you grew up and it was like, well, look at these highlights of Walt Frazier.
That was
You know.
perfect.
It was just a name you would sometimes hear mentioned. But if you didn't know the man, you gotta respect him after this.
Floor with him.
I gotta say. Speaking of that, is Dr. J in the game? That would be, you know, something they could do in this. I mentioned how I'd really like
Jump
to.
shot.
Oh yeah. Even there, I don't think that was a full 12 seconds, and I can't pass in. I have to wait until they.
Frazier.
But it's one of those. What was I saying? Something profound, I'm sure, because I forgot. Oh yeah.
Ooh, klepto on the court.
I've complained about, oh beautiful,
The slam.
how there's no way to really just practice your shot, you know, with no defense or in a game scenario. Just kind of, you know, on the practice court, literally, the playground,
Shot
whatever.
clock runs out.
Hey,
No
I'll take
points
it.
on this possession.
But I feel like if they added a 2 and 3 point, or just like a dunk contest, that would just be so
In your
amazing. in this
face.
game. Same thing with like a 3-point shootout, and that's how you
Frazier.
could get your practice in. I started to push him, but I'm classy.
Right half.
No. Question mark. Oh, +2. Okay, so we cannot let them shoot from there, that's for sure. Turn your back on Walt. You'll get thrown down. Kind of something else cheesy arcade they could do is like when you have an awesome dunk as the player,
Oh, he jacked the rock.
if they would come in
It's a highway
and
robbery, baby.
just kind of replay that in slow-mo, that could be pretty cool. Just waiting for that.
Prepare for liftoff.
Yep.
You don't want to be playing catch up like this.
All right, so speaking of catch-up,
Walt Frazier.
oh no, they got an eternity to use that thing.
Goes for the
Oh, he
jumper.
just has to go through it to get
Double
+2.
point.
Oh, that's a rip. I've never seen this
Hardaway.
before. That thing is OP. You don't even have to shoot from the spot. You just
He
go,
hammers it.
walk through it, and get credit for it. Speed, glorious speed.
It's a
That's right.
klepto on the
Not
court.
today, Walt.
Highway
You know
robbery.
who can stop Walt Frazier? Walt Frazier.
He's been
That's
mugged.
it. Oh, beautiful.
Face.
Dude, you're worse than the
Slamma
beginners.
jamma. At least you can tell I have actually progressed in
Walt
this.
Frazier.
Didn't take too terribly
Looking for
long.
his other player.
The 3-ball.
Here we go, two
Oh,
for
they're
dollar.
killing it with that. 6 points, come on. Oh, they have +4. Not today. Oh, wow. He seems like such a nice
This is a
guy.
holdup.
No.
Bang.
They've
All
basically
the
been
women and
given how
children
many
to bed.
points here at the end? Ridiculous. Okay, Tim. No.
Try again.
Too soon.
With that crossover, you could call him the chiropractor.
It's
3
all
points?
tied
You
up.
gotta be kidding me. That wasn't perfect. And a speed boost?
Walt Frazier fires up the
Tim?
jump shot.
Oh,
No.
baby, he's building a house.
Oh, what? It just starts automatically? I thought we'd have to tip again. I've never been in overtime. I don't know this stuff.
Throws it down.
Okay, so what did we get? Like 30 seconds? I just thought I was just randomly dribbling, waiting for a cutscene to begin.
In for the stuff.
They have just gifted this team the comeback. I kid you not, man.
Sharing the ball.
Does a shot clock get shorter?
Prepare for
I don't know
takeoff.
anything about overtime. Luckily, their effects have worn off. Strip it, strip it, strip it. Oh yeah, Timmy, outlet.
Walt Frazier.
No,
Takes the ball away.
And that's a
we
wrap.
did it.
You can sit here if you want, but there's nothing left to look at.
41-39, I'll take it, man. I would take it. Surprise, surprise, Walt Frazier MVP. Look how even this was. 18 for Hardaway, 19 for Dang, 23 for Frazier, 20 for Frazier. 2 dunks for Hardaway, 3 for Dang, 11 for my Frazier. 4 of 5, Timmy on the 3s. That turned out the ones I took when we sunk. The only one that he missed is that half-court shot. Only 1 block. But look at the steals this time. 13, and I had 21 steals to 1. That's what, and you're thinking, how was this a 2-point game in overtime? Because of that little random, like I saw the question mark in it and I was like, oh, I bet that's a dorky power up. No, that thing is ridiculous. 2, 3, and 4. They got +2, +3, and +4. So what is that? +9? This should have been 41-30. Actually, I don't even know. I mean, it would have been over before OT that way, but dang. That thing is ridiculous. I feel like they had the auto shot a few more times than we did too. I could be mistaken. But that little question mark thing, again, first time I've seen it. And it's a spicy little meatball, that one. So, nonetheless, man. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Is it 4:30 you go up there? Yeah. Tim Hardaway got some new moves. Oh wait, Walt Frazier didn't. He gets to go past 500. Snap. We learning. So I wonder, is it 4:30 every time on the XP? I don't really know. I wish this was all like documented somewhere. But anyway, we shall continue. Man, it's hot. I don't know what I'll do. I wonder if I should stream some. Let's open 2 packs. How about that? I could save one for the next video. Okay, so it does just stack them up. So you could just play. You could unlock, I don't know how many packs, but at least the first couple will stack. I don't know if that has any bearing on anything. If you get gold more likely if you stack them up, or if you're more likely to get gold if you open them immediately. I have no idea. I can provide you 0 insights on that. I should have opened while I got this. I also don't know that. Similarly, I don't know if this is like a little game where you can flip the cards and get them differently, or if you flip all they're different, or if it's just like a real pack of cards, it is what it is. But I'm hoping we get some of Evan Turner repeated. That's great, but not... Okay, Holiday. So he was the other Pelican. I should have known that. Tyreek Evans repeated, yes. Level up, my friends. Conley. Okay, that's cool. Yes. Yes, Larry Johnson. Grandmama is here. This is amazing. And I'm so glad, like, a lot of, like, Holiday, most people would probably still think of him as a 76er. Just because the Pelicans don't get much press either, but it's one of those things where I grew up with, you know, and Charlotte was freaking, I mean, they had some players. You had Muggsy Boggs, Kendall Gill, Del Curry, you know, Seth and Steph's dad. I say Seth first because he's a Maverick. But then they had Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson. Granted, he moved on to the Knicks, and I guess he did like a lot in the community or something, but to me, Larry Johnson is a Hornet, right? So, plus, I mean, they had some cool, that's when the Hornet and the Magic, they were like really, starter jackets were real popular. And, like the coolest jackets you could have would be Charlotte and Orlando. So, and at the time, Orlando was, that's when Shaq and Penny were there. They were doing pretty good, but I am stoked. This pack in and of itself, Conley, I mean, you got to appreciate that, but what am I most excited from these 5? Grandmama. I should pull that, man, I should link, I don't know if it's on YouTube, I assume it is, but if you're like, why is he called Grandmama? I'm trying to think, I think it was just like some commercial that he was in, and he just dressed up like a grandma and started throwing down dunks. That's really all I remember of it. Whether it was McDonald's, a phone, or a bank, I couldn't tell you. I just remember him being in the dress and the wig and throwing down some jams. So, good times, man, in the 90s, I tell you. You know what? Let's go ahead. We had a good streak here. Let's open up the second pack. All right. I don't want to flip them all. It's more exciting if you do one at a time. So my apologies if that's what you want. Rondo. And here's the thing, like, okay, obviously I'm not going to be a huge fan because, again, if you paid attention, I like the Mavericks, and he kind of screwed Dallas over. But I still think, even though, I mean, they had a good play, granted, if he wouldn't have gotten knocked out, maybe they would have advanced for all we know, but I guess it makes sense since he's a current player, you know, to keep him on the current team. But I mean, if he were to retire next season or in 6 seasons, whenever it is, I feel like people are going to look back on him and be like, oh yeah, he's a Celtic, you know. Granted, say that the Bulls win 3 championships in a row again, yeah, you're probably going to think, oh yeah, Rondo and the Bulls, man. But for me, even though he's a current player, he's a Celtic. You know? Ben Simmons, don't know much. What's weird about me is, like, I'm into the NBA, but I don't really, like, care about college sports. The last time I cared about college sports was when I was in high school, and that's when the Big 12 was still the Big 12, and you're like trying to pick, you know, what school you're gonna go to, type of a thing. And after that, no, I don't care. The only way I would watch college sports is like if the weather is terrible and there's nothing else for me to do, which is never the case. So it's very strange. I'm super big into the NBA and the NFL. Baseball sometimes, particularly in the playoffs, but college sports, man, I'm not that person. Oh yeah, Kawhi Leonard, sweet. Sad for him, he was out in Game 6. Not that it mattered because no one on Houston came to play, but that's cool. I did see David Robinson is in this, so that would be sweet to pick up the Admiral, especially now. And we could throw together a squad of Spurs. Carmelo Anthony. That's interesting that Cousins, and that's something else I still don't know, like the epic and the legendary and whatnot. I don't know if that's related to the age of the player, the era of the player, or just their statistics. For me, Carmelo is kind of like the classic. And I don't know if any of it's true or not, but it seems like everywhere he goes, it's kind of like me. And to the point, like, that's why D'Antoni left the Knicks. And you think, well, that's good. You know, D'Antoni sucks. No, he doesn't. He could have put on it. I'm not saying the Knicks with under D'Antoni would have won a title, but it would have been a deal where they could have put on a freaking heck of a show for fans. You go back to what he did with the Suns, and you know, it's quirky, it's highly offensive, not in an offensive manner, but like prowess on the one side of the ball, if you will. But I don't know. I mean, he's a great player, but I feel like the friction, whether it's with him or from the people around him, I think that's going to keep him from winning a title when it's something that could be done. So, wasn't that who Kobe Bryant said was like the toughest to play against just because he was so well-rounded? I don't know. That seems like that was the case. Wait, who is that? Oh, Plumlee. Okay. Again with him, I kind of leaned back. I think it was when Kidd was coaching him. He said you can't coach length. You know, I think he had either, I can't remember if he dunked on LeBron or blocked him, but he drew the ire of King James, that's for certain. I don't know, with Carmelo, you know, granted he was a Nugget, but he just, being from Texas, he fits the Knicks to me. You know, so yeah. Highlight of this pack for me personally is going to be Leonard. I think most people would say Carmelo, but I'll take Kawhi for sure. Rondo looks pretty cool. He's got the signature headband, which is nice. But again, to me, he should be in the Celtic colors. But, That is what it is. So that's another answer, though, as to why there were so many nuggets. So yeah, man, there we go. This is episode 3 of NBA Playgrounds. Got 2 matches, 2 packs of cards for you. I don't know if I'll stream some of it or if I'll just play offline. I probably won't sleep well. I'm one of those people, I need it to be like a meat locker. The colder it is, the better I sleep. And when it's like, I don't know, I mean, I could be on a tropical island somewhere and it would be about the same temperature, but there's like a nice ocean breeze to cool you off. I don't have that. I've got an overworked fan that doesn't put any air out on the side of the entire room, so... yeah, I don't know. If I can't sleep, I'll probably just be no life in this from the Switch with the Joy-Con detached. And what I'll do if I unlock any packs, I just will keep them and we'll open them up together, because I think that's one of the most exciting things here. But first ever OT, I had no idea what that was. First ever question mark star thing. If I had seen it, I sure as heck don't remember it. So maybe I had one and I sucked and couldn't utilize it. I don't know. But that thing is OP. If you ever see it, try to take advantage of it. So, nonetheless, man, Hardaway and Frazier, if you're struggling in the game, pretty legit combo. If you've got 3s down, it would be an amazing combination. But nonetheless, man, I will quit rambling here. Wiisdom.com is a website. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I will always tweet before I go live, whether I stream on Beam, YouTube, or Twitch. By the way, if you're looking to purchase video games, don't buy from Amazon, even if you're a Prime member, because they advertise day of release delivery as a guarantee, and they failed to deliver Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to me Friday, April 28th, 2017. Amazon didn't care. Amazon has forgotten. I have not, and I never will. So, that said, thanks for watching, and we'll be back to throw it down again in episode 4, so stay tuned.